Hello, good morning. Good morning, Manju and Jin. Now, time for us to continue our study on Samadhi. As always, we will do the prayer first. Let's sit upright, place our palms together, and concentrate on the prayer below. We take refuge with our kind mentor, Benny. We take refuge with Shakyamuni Buddha. We take refuge with all the triple jewel of the 10 directions and the three periods of time. Vote for open your future. Then surpass the profound wonderful Dharma. In hundreds of millions of years it is difficult to encounter. We now see and hear it, receive and hold it, and we vow to value the Tathagata's true meaning, and we vow to practice the Tathagata's true way, and we vow to attain the Tathagata's true state. We vow that we can spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state through our actions, speech, and thoughts. We also vow that all the living beings can enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state all into once. So that's a prayer for today's lecture. Let's go ahead with the review first, okay? Yesterday we've learned a sentence on, acclimatizing. Okay, let's double check.
Acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old.
Yeah, who would like to recite it? What we learned yesterday? Like what? Acclimatizing to any. Hello. Okay, I will do that. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm. Paradigm. Like acclimating to any new paradigm. It takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as share the old, share the old. Okay, one more time. Like acclimatize to any new paradigm. It takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as share the old. So that's it. Who would like to try more? We've learned yesterday.
Acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm.
Okay, like acclimatizing to any new paradigm. It takes time and effort, and willingness to explore the new, to explain the new, as well as share the old. One more time.
It takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm,
Any new paradigm, in this way, any new paradigm,
it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new,
and time and effort. It takes time and effort, and willingness to explore the new,
as well as shed the old.
as well as share the old. Okay, like acclimatize to any new paradigm. It takes time and energy and willingness to explore the new, as well as to share explore the new, as well as share the old.
Acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new,
To explore the new. Okay. Explore the new and share the old, and as well as share the old. Okay. Like acclimatize to any new paradigm. It takes time and effort and willingness to explore the new, as well as share the old. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. Like acclimatize to any new paradigm. All right, let's go ahead with our new sentence. Sentence 50. Okay, 57. Oh, how to revise it? 57. Let's go for it. 57.
as well as shed the old. Like acclimatizing to any new paradigm, it takes time and effort, and a willingness to explore the new, as well as shed the old. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. Likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Labyrinth.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Okay, here. Likened. Trap. The consciousness. A labyrinth. Or prison. Okay, let's double check. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or prison. A labyrinth or prison. So here, likened, what does it mean? And also trap, and also a labyrinth. Yeah, it's very labyrinth. Okay, labyrinth. Let's double check what do they mean. And yeah, first one is likened to. Be likened to. It means likened to is very formal. Formal formal phrasal verb. It means that to compare one thing or person to another. Compare one thing or person to another, and say they're similar. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. To compare one thing or one person to another, and say they are similar. So that's it. Likened to. Such as take something for example. Yeah, I will write it here. Just like, yeah. Take something for example. Take something for example. Take something for example. Yeah, just like yeah, liken to, liken to. Yeah, there is an n, and the root of liken is like. Okay, the other word is trap. Trap, what does it mean? A piece of equipment for catching animals. I don't think this is the right explanation. Let's double check another one. Yeah, a piece of equipment for catching animals. And I think we need to find trap. Yeah, here, a trap for consciousness. Okay, I think we can use this way. Trap is the unpleasant situation for which one is hard to escape. Yeah, yeah. Have you seen? Yeah, some women say manage as a trap. I think it's very interesting from the author Qian Zongshu, right? Mr. Qian. Yeah, okay. Let's double check the trap. I think we need when you take and this meaning from the dictionary. Oh, okay. I will do that. Revise it. So here, try. An unpleasant situation from which it is hard to escape the trap. And there is a famous saying, some women see marriage as a trap. Yeah, as Qian Zongshu said, marriage is a trap, and somebody wants in and somebody wants out. One wants to in and wants to enter in, and someone wants to go. Someone and somebody wants to go out. So that's yeah, such kind of tribe. Do you know tribe now? Tribe, yeah, in this way. Tribe. So let's go ahead. Labyrinth. Labyrinth. Here, A pronounced as a. Labyrinth. Labyrinth. Y pronounced as b. Labyrinth. Labyrinth. Oh, and I pronounce a. Labyrinth. Labyrinth. Labyrinth, what does it mean? A complicated series of paths which is difficult to find your way through. So this is the labyrinth. A complicated series of paths which is difficult to find out your way through. So good morning, and who would like to try to pronounce them? To practice the new words and sentences. Anybody wants to try? All right, I will do that. I will do that. Liken to, liken to, and liken to. Yeah, we can take it as yeah. It means yeah. It's it's a phrasal verb, and it's a non antonym. Its antonym is take something for example. Take something for example. Yeah, here. No, take something. Take something for comparison. Take something for comparison. Comparison. Yeah, comparison. Take something for comparison. So something, yeah, just at least 2. And then trap. Yeah, trap, it means an unpleasant situation from which it is hard to escape. And some women see marriage as a trap. So here, trap. And then a labyrinth, labyrinth, sorry, labyrinth. It means a complicated series of paths, which is hard. It's difficult to find out your way, find your way through, find your way out. So that's it. Okay, yeah, Alice, good morning. Would you like to pronounce these 3 new words and expressions, please?
Yes. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah,
Good
come on.
Okay. Yeah. Likened, trap, labyrinth. Yeah,
Yeah.
labyrinth.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, your pronunciation is so top. Yeah, is so posh and yeah,
Thank you.
top standard, at the top standard. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then Daisy. Yeah, you please, Alice.
Yeah. I find the rule in this syllabus labyrinth. This morning you told us that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So
Labyrinth.
A. Yeah, if the letter A just come out itself, yeah, just pronounce A. And if it is at the stress in a stress syllable, it also just itself and it's A. Yeah, in this way. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for your attention to it. Thank you. Now time for you, Daisy. Please pronounce sorry. I always say pronounce. Pronounce the 3 words and expressions for us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Liken to.
Yeah.
Trap. Labyrinth.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So beautifully attractive voice. And also all the syllables are pronounced in a standard way. Yeah, authentic way. Thank you so much. Now time for us to learn the sentence. The sentence is about the minds and consciousness. Yeah, their difference. Yeah, if you have learned, the Xuan Garment Sutra, you know the difference between mind consciousness and also I, and such as the I and your eyes, and also the sense of seeing, a sense of seeing, sense of seeing，这里非常的深奥。这里说的就是那种各种根呐，它各种根就相当于一个圈套一样的，相当于一个陷阱一样的，相当于一个 limited， 这个 limitation 就是一个限制。它的6根把我们的这种功能都限制出来了。当然是在没有修行之前是这样，就凡人就是这样子的，6根不能互用。这里就说了 mind 和 consciousness 它们之间的区别，就相当于 eye 和 the sense of seeing， 就是您的眼睛以及这个6跟60眼识，就是眼根以及眼根的能力、观能的能力，它们之间的区别。mind 它是属于这个，它用 mind 来描述意呀，眼耳鼻舌身意的意，它指意根，它这意根就像一个牢笼一样的。对你的这个意识来说，就像牢笼一样。其实真实的意识的话，如果是佛的意识，它就不叫识了，它就是转识成智，就是大圆镜智。所以这个时候的 consciousness 跟大圆镜智其实是一回事，就看你怎么用。但是在常人来说 这个实就是你的实，就是有好的有坏的，有想象为成，实情为构，就类似于这种实，它是受这个意根的限制的。就是再回到我们之前所学的这个 section 里面来，这个是言而必舌生意的 mind， 这个 mind 这个根呢，意根，它就相当于这个 cave 一样的 a tribe, a cave. Do you understand the cave? Yeah, yeah. Who? Let's double check who describe a cave. Yeah, Socrates, 苏格拉底。Socrates describe a cave. Yeah, here. Yeah, the mind just like a cave, like a trap. And for who? For consciousness. And the trap, what kind of trap? A labyrinth. A labyrinth of prison. So explain further about the trap. So yeah, and this is a sentence. Yeah, independence structure. Have you seen the comma? Yeah, this is the son of an independent structure. Separate the structure. Yeah, separate the group phrase, the phrase group. Separated from the main clause. So there is a comma, and it means a labyrinth. It means trap, and also means similar meaning a prison. So this is the only grammar issue here, grammatic issue here. So the mind just be likened, likened can be taken as. Oh yes, you can say that taken something for comparison, or taken as. Take something as. Take something as. So here, both of them are okay. So here, the mind can be taken as a trap. Yeah, can be likened to a trap. So yeah, very interesting, very profound here. I hope we can understand it correctly, in a correct way. Now let's do the shadowing, okay?
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Okay, let's double check let's check out the stressed words, okay?
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yeah, here the mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness. A consciousness, both of them are okay. A labyrinth, a prison, or a prison. Yeah, you can link it together. So that's it. Let's double check this just was.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yeah, I think so. A labyrinth or prison. It's just like a prison, just like a prison. Okay, a very quick, swift, in a swift way. So who would like to shadow it? I'd like to serve you. Who are ready now? Okay, yeah. Alice. Thank you. I will play it for you.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Alice, you please.
Okay. Yeah. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth, or prison.
Yes, perfect. One more time.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth, or a prison.
Genius. Yeah, or prison. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. And then Daisy's turn. Hello, Daisy.
Hello. Yeah.
Okay, I'll play it for you.
Okay, thank you.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yes, you please.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Wow. One more time.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yes, perfect. Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
intonation is perfect from you. Yeah, thank you so much. Hello, Jin. Jin, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you.
Quite good. Yeah, happy to study with all of us. So I will play for you.
Thank you.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yes, you please.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yeah, one more time. Let's listen to it one more time, and you practice one more time. Okay.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yes, you please.
Yeah. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Perfect. You can pronounce or link the two words together. Or prison.
Or prison. Or
Yeah.
a prison.
Yeah, you can pronounce or a prison in a slow speed. Very slow. Or you can in a fast speed. In a fast speed, you like or prison, a labyrinth or prison. Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
A labyrinth or prison.
Yeah. Yes, in this way.
Mm.
And also this word, can you pronounce it again?
Mind.
And there is an N. Could
Man.
you?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Mind.
Yeah, you realize it. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jean. Yeah, thank you for
Thank you.
your practice participation. So great. Now, time for us to, okay, I will follow it for you.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or prison. Yeah, that's it. Now, time for us to recite. Who would like to be the first one to recite it? Read it from memory. Be likened. Okay, Alice, please.
Yeah. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Wow. Yeah, one more time.
Okay. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, Grace. Sorry, Alice. And one more, yeah, Daisy. One more time, you please.
Okay. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness. The mind can be likened to a trap to consciousness. A labyrinth or a prison.
Yes, perfect. One more time.
Thank you. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison.
Yes,
Thank you.
perfect. Yeah, I really enjoy your shadowing. Yeah, your intonation. Yeah, especially mind likened. Yeah, the mind. Okay, let's double check the mind. The mind.
The mind can be likened.
Okay, the mind. Okay, I will restart. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. A labyrinth or a prison. The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth or a prison. So that's it. Is it right? The mind can be likened to a trap for consciousness, a labyrinth, a prison. Okay, that's it. Labyrinth. Yeah, that's all for today. Okay, thank you so much for being with me for more than half an hour, and catch you up next time. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Take good care. Good day.